Blazing a trail of used condom, dried up tears, and abandonment. What a nice guy. You do need to mature as a person. And I can tell you that whoever wrote this has not. It's a valid question. It's a valid line of query. Why? Men aren't doing well. They aren't. Look, I'm on a fucking pickup artist forum. The good men genocide. I've always been such a nice guy, but women won't give me a chance. Good men are quite frankly a dying breed. You're not helping. Oh, Jesus, the boomerism. You know this because not a day goes by without some liberal, female, or millennial columnists writing about the dirt of good men available. They're not wrong. Listen. Oh, I just saw it. The manosphere answered that question long ago. Listen. Not most men. There are more men in society now that are not worth dating than women. Right? Like the bottom 20% of men, dateability wise, and I'm really talking personality wise. The worst 20% of men are way worse than the worst 20% of women. Right? A ton of men don't try. A ton of men don't try to be good sexually. They don't try to be charming. They don't try to groom themselves. They assume that they're good enough as they are. And I don't want to shame anyone, but you do need to try. You do need to take care of yourself. You do need to mature as a person. And I can tell you that whoever wrote this has not. Some liberal, female, or millennial. Maybe listen to them. You know, if they're like, yeah, I'm a woman, I've been dating on Tinder. Why are these men so fucking shit? Like, I have my life together, I take care of myself, and every man I'm matching with is just fucking trash. What the... It's a valid question. It's a valid line of query. Why? Men aren't doing well. They aren't. Look, I'm on a fucking pickup artist forum, which is pretty much dead, but it's changed in a negative way. It's like the red pill, Andrew Tate shit now, Sigma male shit. It's super toxic, and yeah, men aren't changing in the right way. They're not progressing in the right way. Women have progressed. Feminism has happened. We've had, when did the whole feminist movement start? I know in Quebec when it started, but not. Let's say 100 years. 100 years of women trying to get better rights, trying to get better representation, trying to reshape what it means to be a woman, reshaping what women can be, pushing to be more successful academically, be more successful career-wise, be better person, be better mother, grow as people. And what did we get for men? I don't know. Work, get a job. How many men don't know how to dress themselves? Obviously, I'm not putting in a whole lot of effort today. I'm chilling at home, but how many men don't really care much if they are wearing like t-shirt and jeans, which I am today? You're not putting in much effort, right? Like, okay, women are wearing makeup. They're dressing well. They're wearing matching underwear. Are you, Mr. Men? You can't wear matching underwear, but you see what I mean, right? Which underwear did you pick? Well, whichever one was clean, I guess. When's the last time you got a haircut? It's been a minute for me. I'm I'm not taking as much care of my body as my girlfriend is, except maybe for exercise or whatever. But I've developed many other skills. Like I can cook really well. I've got a great job. I'm great with kids. I'm great with my dogs. I've got dogs. I play music. I'm not a mediocre man, in my opinion. I do pretty good, and I'm attentive to others' feelings. I I try to consider the reality of others. I take time and try and be empathetic. These are good. I try to be funny, be interesting. That helps. I am one of the good men, I guess. It's not that hard. You've stopped working on yourself, my dude. The Manosphere said that question long ago. They were there in your 20s, working and looking for some girl to marry. Nobody in their 20s is like done growing as a person. Yeah, he's going for the when women are young, they fuck rich dudes, which is not true. It's not. Women are positively glacial and coming to a horrific realization that for most of the best of their life, they overlook them in favor of quick nail and bail with the silver tongue tat up locals. Yeah, it's just the old women go for the assholes, not us, not me. No, me, I'm the nice guy. Not a day goes by without some liberal female or millennial. But I'm the nice guy. Mr. Pickup Artist. Like, this guy, I'm gonna say, he's a piece of shit. He's probably garbage. A garbage person. He's like, women want to have sex with me. They just want to have sex with an asshole. No, you're the asshole. Why would you assume that the people that the women are sleeping with are assholes? How do you know? Oh, because he's got tattoos. Lots of people have tattoos. Doesn't mean shit. Did you know you can be a good person and have a tattoo? In fact, there's no correlation between the two. You can be silver-tongued. You're blaming other men for being socially competent. Am I taking crazy pills here? Right? These fucking women wanting to fuck men who are socially competent. Man, they don't want to fuck me, a nice guy. Fuck these women. I'm so nice though. I'm such a nice guy. I mean, this isn't new. It's a dialogue that not a dialogue. It's a monologue. Nah, not really. It's something that loser male have been saying for hundreds of years. It's you. It's you, my dude. I'm not gonna say that often, but maybe listen to Jordan Peterson. Clean up your room. Try and improve your life. And don't fucking listen to Sigma male TikToks. When women say they want a good man, they don't mean a rich man, by the way, most of the time. It's about personality. It's about empathy. It's about being emotionally mature. And men are really bad at those. They're really fucking bad. And we can get better at it. But I've already said that, but it's not about, men making bad choices. It's the way society condition us, right? And that's something we can change, but they're pushing against that. You're the problem, pickup artists. You're the problem. Women don't want to fuck you because you're emotionally immature, and your emotional immaturity is being fed by your movement. They usually crash into the short ride on their 30s when they've moved past used up the most desirable years of their lives. I'm in my 30s. The best years of my life were in my 20s. You grow up, you move on, you mature, you become a better person as you age. Generally, not always, obviously. Blazing a trail of used condom, dried up tears, and abandonment. What a nice guy. Hold on. There we go. What a nice man. Where are all the good men? Why did women want to fuck me? I don't know. You're such a fucking catch. The deception involved in convincing almost the entire female population of the West that they're supposed to be as openly sexual as possible is a work of mad genius, and that only the alpha est of men would get left with depressing ease. There we go. Using the term alpha est unironically. Never catch me doing that. And you're so fucking dumb. Like, the idea that we're convincing women to be as sexually open as possible. No. That's not the message that women are getting. They're getting the message that if you want to have sex, have casual sex with someone, it's fine. It's okay. We're not saying you have to do it. You must do it. Fuck 40 dudes. If you want to fuck 40 dudes, you can. It's something you can do. It's called freedom. You're not a fan, apparently. I think this is going to be the last one here. We're moving on. I've been at this for way too long. Whew. Men respond to changes in women's desires. If the bulk of women like men that don't wear jeans, then men will respond by not wearing jeans. The fucking irony. Yeah, women don't change the way they dress or look based on men. They've never done that. Women have always looked the same way. There's never a radical shift in the way women look. Fucking listen to yourself, man. Think for a fucking second. I'm getting mad. The herd instinct is powerful for men and nearly indomitable for the average woman. Only if men are the one with their hands on the cultural levers of power in nation. Oh, this guy's a fascist though. This guy's like, no, women shouldn't have control over society. Oh, this is bad. He's really mad that women have the right to vote. Oh no. Women have been told to be as promiscuous as possible. No, they haven't. They haven't. Jesus. It is their right, but they haven't been told to do it. Since women do not often choose to override their hypergamous instinct. And also, you're like, oh, women are encouraged to sleep with who they want. Isn't that something you want to do? Don't you want to have sex with these women? No, you want them to not have sex. So you'll get more lonely men. I know, because it's the top men who gets all the women and the good men aren't getting shit. Or so fucking stupid. I don't know why women don't want to fuck me. I just don't want them to have the right to vote. That's it. I'm trying to think of a red flag joke, but it's not coming out to me. What this has led to is the douchebaggiest of men getting the most women during the prime of their lives. The prime of someone's life varies a lot. The prime of your life is probably not when you're 22. If you're just thinking about sex, maybe. Still wouldn't say that. Maybe women have worth beyond sex. Maybe. That's crazy. That's some liberal shit, I guess. Man is scheduled to work his ass off during his 20s until his values takes a dramatic rise when he hits his early 30s. Not really. Let me guess. You think women in the workforce is also a problem? Maybe as a man, you should offer something more than money. Here's something nice thanks to feminism. Women now are not financially dependent on men. Women don't need the man's money to survive. So, they don't care if you're super rich. They still care, obviously. They don't care as much. They care way more about what kind of person you are. And you're fucking shit. You're trash. And also, you're really trying to sell the point that women in their 20s are dating men in their 30s and 40s. What do you think is the age gap in couples on average across the US? What's the gap? It's true. Women tend to be younger in couple. Okay, how common is it for a woman that is 10, 15, 20 years younger than her partner? Let's check. Age gap, USA couples. Thank you, Wikipedia. You're great. Zoom in. The percent. It's married though. It's married. Let's be honest. It's only married couples. The percent of couples where the woman is 10 years younger than the man is, drumroll, 7.6%. 1 in 15. 1 in 15 couples married couples, have a woman that's 10 years, significantly younger than the man. 1 in 15. That's it. 92.4 of couples have a woman that's older or where the partners are roughly the same ages. It's such a big problem though. It's such a big problem. This comes out a lot. I should try and find a number for non-married. No. What if? I don't think it's gonna give me anything real fast, but in sexual relationships. Oh no, it's the same. Did we get something for? Original singulate mean age of marriage. Marriage again. No. Age gaps. Demographics of married and unmarried same-sex couple. Ah, that's same-sex. We don't care about those. ABC News, maybe? 2015. The average difference, 2.3 years. On average, women are 2 years younger. Is it? Okay, it's not married. Thank fuck. It's pretty much the same. Doesn't matter whether they're married, unmarried, or parentless. Childless. Parentless. What? Yeah, no, it's the idea that, yeah, these women are fucking these old dudes. No, they're not. They're finding partners that are roughly within their age group. You're living in a fictional world. Fictional world. At this point, however, he doesn't want to date women his age. He wants younger women because it's what he can get. And yet, it's gone. It's gone. And yet, couples, pretty much the same ages. Pretty much the same ages. Which is not a surprise. It was really easy to check. It was easy to check in 2014 or wherever this was written. Like, yeah, it's true that in couples there's a small difference in the ages of the partners. It's very small. It's very small. The women tend to be a bit younger. Tend to be. Why do you have to make this shit up? You feel that this is true. You feel that, yeah, it's super common. It happens a lot that you get these young women dating older guys. You feel really strongly that that's the case. It's not. You're not living in reality, and you want to strip women of their right for that. Go to therapy, my dude. Women his age are absolutely frothing at the mouth, furious that he goes after younger women. Who are these women? Who are these women that are so fucking angry? They're in your head. They live rent-free in your head. Women in their 30s don't have the advantage that married young women have. The love goggles effect. God damn it. Men who marry women when they're at their absolute hottest will always see them that way. What the fuck are you talking about? No. What is this? It's just... What the fuck are you talking about? You don't have object permanence? What? Let's just make shit up. Yeah, if you start dating someone at 16, you'll always see them as a 16-year-old. So when you're 40, makes you fucking weird. Imagine that, I started dating my girlfriend when we were both 10 years old. Now I'm 30-ish, and I still see her as a 10-year-old. Ooh, that's fucked up. Maybe your theory's kinda dumb. Maybe you should shut the fuck up. Ladies, you don't want to... you don't want anything to do with this guy? He just doesn't want you to vote? He doesn't want you to have sex with who you want? He wants to control your body? Huh? You think that when you start dating someone, you get frozen in time? Reasonable? Reasonable man. Average man on Tinder. And you're complaining that other people are saying that there are no good men out there. You're not helping. Ay, ay, ay. Meh, women who are in their 30s and unattached are seen exactly as they are, in terminal decline. Their ovaries shriveling and rotting. Women in their 20s are at their peak attractiveness. It's just my personal experience, okay? Again, I'm in my mid-30s. The white is kind of showing it. And honestly, women, especially like in their early 20s, they look way too fucking young to date. They look like babies. They really, really do. When me and my girlfriend watch a movie and there's like one of them new actresses, like an actress that's 22, 23, it's like, God damn, these are fucking children. I teach college level psychology. I would never, for many reasons, want to be intimate with one of my students. They look like they're toddlers, right? I'm not saying that I can't look at a 20-year-old woman and think, oh yeah, wow, ooh, she's beautiful. You see women your age as being hotter than you would if you were 20, right? As a 30-ish year old, I look at 30-ish year old women and they seem hotter to me than when I was 20 and I looked at 30-ish year old women. I'm pretty sure that's what's supposed to happen. And if you're 41, let's say, and you still think that women in their 20s are at their peak attractiveness, you've stopped growing as a person. and also at their most sexually powerful. That's wrong. You've never fucked a mature woman before, have you? You gonna lie down? Yes, you're a good dog. Oh, she's a good girl. Can I'm not gonna fuck with the camera, but she's chilling. Can we see her? No, no, no. Oh, but yeah, you know what women in their 20s don't know how to do? Fuck. I mean, some do. You get better at fucking by doing it a lot. And women in their 30s, in their 40s, they know what they like way more. Like, they understand what works for them. One of the best thing about dating a woman that's your age or potentially older, you have similar sexual experience. So you know what you're doing. Not saying I wouldn't have sex with a woman that's younger than me, obviously. But I kind of don't want to have sex with a woman that just doesn't know what she's doing and what she wants. Fuck that. Kind of jaded here, but whatever. Men in their 30s are at their physical, financial, and mental peaks. So 25 for the mental peak, if you're just talking about the brain functions, but wisdom is important. Physical, no, 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 oh no, no. That's in your 20s. You're in your 20s. You're at your physical peak, my friend. No, no, the decline starts. It's back to bed. Yeah, back to bed. You're not at your physical peak in your 30s. Where are these 38-year-old NFL athletes? They're dead. No, you're done after a certain age physically. Well, you're not done, but you're in decline. Yeah, it's fine. You're supposed to be in decline starting in your 30s. And financially, no, again, you're at your most powerful financially at 65. What are you talking about? You're just dumb, especially now. In this economy, go fuck yourself. Which means they are at their most powerful. That's a big red flag. The great reversal takes place around the age of 30. This only happens if you think that the worth of men is based on their money and if you think that the worth of women is based on their look. The only way you can believe that is if that's the way you think. And yeah, that's him. That's our author here. And women handle with customary grace and serenity that we've expected of them. Lol. The only reason that men have not unilaterally gone into full-on asshole mode is that they are still being raised to be nice guys. I really hate that we teach men not to be violent. That's a big problem. Good God. Oh, of course, he's gonna bitch about feminism. Of course, of course, of course. Young boy and men of the nature of the modern, young, liberated female. If parents inform young boys and men of the nature of the modern, young, liberated female, feminism would collapse overnight. I mean, if you did, they'd lose faith in feminism because you don't know what feminism is, don't you? Modern women decide they really do want men to marry them, not just use them for an even fun, and then disappears. Yeah, this guy doesn't want feminism to exist. He's against women's rights. Yeah, it's. I'm saying that. Oh my God, this guy is against women's rights. Yeah, it's like the third time it's coming up. Unfortunately, feminism will continue, and these goddamn femoids will keep their rights. Ugh. These men will not only commit; they would avoid girls even looking for commitment. What? What the fuck are you talking about? Like. Isn't that the point to look for to get a girl that looks for commitment? Well, it's completely it's brain rot. One of the other downsides to feminism, you haven't named one real, but okay, It has infected the churches. Jesus? Feminism has killed Jesus now, with ideological position that men will rot from within until they're powerless to reform or affect society in any meaningful way. You know, a real problem that's very real right now is men don't have enough political power. They just don't. You see in the Senate, it's all women. It's all women. The president, when is the last time we've got a male president? Never happened. Since feminism existed, men being president, laughable. Right now, name name 3 presidents or prime ministers that are women. Angela Merkel. New Zealand has one. Does Hillary Clinton count? No. AOC. I can name 2. Men are powerless. Please. For what? For commitment-oriented men, they're abstaining from marriage in their 20s. What? If they're commitment-oriented, why are they abstaining from marriage? Also, why bring marriage? Just commitment is fine. Until they're older, more secure, and able to date younger women than their peers. What the fuck? Commitment-oriented men. What they're about? Having a partner that's younger than their friends' partner? What? You're just trying to have the youngest mate amongst your social group? That's the first I've ever heard of that, and that's mental. For men not interested in commitment, there's always game or lots of alcohol. Also, don't you think that's good? Aren't you guys pickup artists? Okay. Usually both women have made it all too clear that they simply do not, after the good men are available, they would much rather a man who embodies the ideal living. Blah, 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 blah. It's too bad this is text. Yet, today, it would be a TikTok. The good man's genocide is currently underway and will be fruition when the millennials have attained adulthood. I don't want to spoil this, but yeah, when you wrote this in 2014, millennials were already adults. I was in my mid-20s. So, I'm happy to inform you that the good man genocide has not happened. Not even close. You guys are being exposed as absolute morons, but that's another pair of jeans. If say then fundamental to protect society of the devastating crisis, that's the same rather than a sexual dystopia I've been writing about. Women have spent their capital in ways not beneficial to anyone but the alphas. God damn it. Alphas are bullshit. Moving on. Man who has been with many women is thoroughly vetted and felt desirable by the herd. The herd? I mean, it's a red flag if you're like 35 and you say you haven't been with a woman long term. Like, yeah, what happened there? Probably this. This happened. You became a pickup artist, and that's why, yeah, we don't want you. But I've never in my life met a woman who thought if a man slept with 100 women, that's what I'm going for. That's a long-term partner. That's not how women choose their partners. They don't. The whole high-value male No, it's not real, and it's certainly not based on how many women a man slept with. Like, if I went to pick up a woman and was like, "Yeah, I slept with 200 women," you'd be 201. She would be like, "Oh, cool, you're high value." Women who have low or non-existent notch count are desirable because men get to be the first. They are not being compared to previous lover and they can trust her. Oh god, the insecurity of men. Oh, we cannot escape it. We cannot. Can we just like reverse the gender and see how that doesn't make sense, right? Men who are virgin are desirable because it means women get to be the first. They're not being compared to previous women, and they can trust him. That sounds stupid as fuck. That's because it is. It is. Why don't... Let's... Why... Women don't care, right? If they're being compared to previous lovers. Generally, it's not... They might, of course. It's not a really big source of anxiety for women. But for men, it can be, because some men are very, 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 very insecure. If my girlfriend is like, "Oh, you're the third best lay I've had in my life," I'd be like, "Oh, well, okay, neat. What about the other two was better?" "Oh, well, maybe I'll try and get better at those." "Oh, that one gave really good head. Oh, what did you do?" You know, communicate with the person and then you'll be a better lover. See it as a way to improve yourself. If you're being compared to a previous lover, see it as a way to get better, to become number one. You know, that's actually, it's not completely healthy, but it's not that bad. Like, if you're gonna use your insecurity, use them to get better, and then maybe you'll be a little bit secure in yourself. Man, this is really long too. Women unintentionally cripple their ability to get married by requiring a high notch count in their 20s. Nobody cares. I'm gonna be real. Nobody fucking cares. And you can't tell. Like, if I meet a woman and I'm interested in her, I'm like, how many boyfriends have you had? She can just lie. She can just say, "Oh, I've had 4." "Oh, okay. That's a bit low for your mid-30s, but..." Right? You can't just lie. Why would you struggle with this? Why would this cripple your ability to get married? Do you think that the vagina gets like weird and wide as you get fucked by more men? It doesn't. That's not how vaginas work. But I know the vagina is a very foreign concept to you. I know you haven't seen them much. Believe me. Getting a high notch count doesn't do shit. As the men their age see them correctly for the used up tramps they are. God damn, what a nice guy. Where did the nice guy go? Where did the good man go? There's a genocide. You're the genocide. You're the one who wants a used car with 170,000, yes, and 2 accidents. You mean abortions? You're fucking gross. When you can get a new one or barely driven one instead. Ironically, getting a used car is a way better deal than getting a new car. You buy a new car, you lose like 20% of its value the second you drive out of the dealership. I'm not making a what's the term? A sexual allusions. I've always driven a used car. I'm not gonna spend an extra $10,000 on a fucking car. I'm not gonna spend an extra $10,000 on my girlfriend. Are you crazy? No, but listen to yourself. Women are like cars. They crash. Fuck them. Change them. Women are like car. Every 5 years you need a new one. What a nice man. Okay, we're almost done. God. Where have all the good men gone? They haven't gone to this blog spot. On with the rest of their lives. Happy with a partner. Perhaps with someone that respects them and loves them. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. They're with feminists. Actually, if they're nice guys, they're feminists too. So they're probably feminists. You can be nice and not be a feminist, but it's kind of a term it's a little bit oxymoronic. I'm a nice guy, but I'm not a feminist. Elaborate, please. In either case, the aging feminist or promiscuous former cutie is left behind, wondering why she's no longer able to attract a man by simply flicking her hair. Women have such an easy time dating on dating apps. It's so fucking easy for women. They don't even have to try. But actually, if they're 30, now they're fucked. It's impossible. They're used up. This is you. You don't make sense. Women can get any man they want, and then they're 30s and they cannot get any man ever. It's harder if you're a single mom. That's true. But then again, there's a ton of single dad too. The answer is simple. The good men grew up and went on to other things, like women their ages. Well, she stayed forever 21. She's specifically in her 30s. And women's career are doing better. They're maturing better than men. God. Oh, the men, the stoic men working through their 20s where the women just partied on and, had sex with so many cocks. Meanwhile, in reality, women are having career. They're doing great. Women are overrepresented in academia. Are they lazy whore? Or are they hardworking intellectuals? Choose one. Don't answer. Your answer is worthless, friend. Some would say that this is unfair, but actually, oh sure, that's not really what she wanted. She wanted the millionaire handyman to sweep her off her feet once she's aged out of the sexual marketplace. Women are just sex. They're just sexual objects. That's all they are. According to him. But as most thinking will agree, it's not smart to bet your life on the lottery. Okay. Man. Cool. Also, cryptocurrency. Yeah.